Just about kind of what this group is at DRL at Wesleyan. We're a student-led ministry. We have no affiliating organization. We just get together and try to serve God together, and we have a great time doing it. One of the ways we love to do that is to serve others, and we're glad that we've had the privilege of working with Dave here tonight. Help you guys out, so we enjoy it. And this spring, we're taking a trip to Alaska to do some nonprofit and service work up there. We always try to pick a different place each spring break, which leads into what we're about to do here musically. Last spring break, actually I'll go back even 2 spring breaks ago, we took a trip to Jamaica. We worked at a school for the blind and visually impaired. And I made a friend down there that I actually still communicate with every once in a while. He was a blind kid. He was 15 years old. And he was probably a better piano player than I am. Just absolutely phenomenal. And we really connected over that week. We still stay in touch. But when I got back from Jamaica, I decided to write a piece. But it wasn't, I wouldn't say very sophisticated. It was more just something a melody I threw together with some friends. And Alex actually helped me on that too one time. So this last spring break, we went to Belize, and we spent a week down there doing some more kind of just service work. We painted a lot of schools. We would go to the local park every night and play with the kids there, because that was what you did every night in Belize. Everybody would go to the park. And so we really just had a great time. It was a very life-changing experience, just seeing a lot of poverty down there, and the kids were still just so happy to see us, and just were so thankful for what they had. And I wanted to capture that trip musically the same way I had done with Jamaica. But it was a little harder because Jamaica had been a very musical trip for me. Like, I spent pretty much every day playing piano with this kid, and so it was easy to think of what I wanted to do. And so I thought, how am I going to write about Belize in music? And so it was actually in class when we came back when we were in Wesleyan. And I was in a counterpoint class, a tonal counterpoint class. It's a music term. And every day I would just sit in back, and when I got bored, I would just start writing my own stuff. And I thought of just this melody, and I thought it was just very kind of reflective in nature. And actually, you want to just play just that opening, these 2 parts. I thought of this. So I wrote it down in class, and I thought, this is something I really like. It kind of it reflects on something. It kind of sounds nostalgic, and so I decided that I was going to work on this, and this was going to be the piece I would write for Belize. And so as I began writing it more and more, just the images and the memories of the trip kind of came back. And so you're going to hear in this piece, there's going to be several kind of different sections and moods, and they're going to really kind of, for the people there, it's going to mean something. But I hope you can kind of get a sense of just, by the music, a little snippet of our trip and our experiences. I'd say the most profound moment for me, I guess, is Alex is going to play a kind of a solo right in the middle of the piece. It was kind of the part of the trip where we were kind of like deciding, we had some options for the day of what we wanted to do, and we decided we were just going to push forward. It had been a very difficult day the day before. We had been out in the sun for like hours, and we were just all really tired, and we didn't want to go back really and work at the same school again. And we decided to persist, and as a result, God really blessed us that next day. We just really turned our attitudes around, and you're going to kind of hear that in the music. So you're going to hear Alex play kind of a very, I think it's a nice melody, in the middle, and then you're going to hear kind of an eruption of joy towards the end. So I hope you really enjoy this piece. This is Belize for piano.